The name's Oscar. OscarQ. And I'm going to tell a story today. Just yesterday, the day after I filmed my last video, I walked down to the park to take a swing. I was swinging for a while, and one of my homie dogs showed up. And he approached me and we were having a conversation. And I was standing right here, because eventually I got off the swing and I was just like, yeah, cool. Alright, and I'm sitting here. And over here is a group of little girls. A group of cheery little girls playing around with each other, doing whatever they were doing here. They were like sitting here, and one was hiding in the slide. I could see her through the hole. Right there. But one of these little girls is freaky. There's some weird little kids. And I thought I was weird. But this little girl, okay, they had a Barbie. Well, it wasn't a Barbie doll, but it was the Ken person, that dude, I guess. And they had taken the clothes off of the doll, so it was naked, and that's totally inappropriate. They shouldn't be doing stuff like that. And but to make things worse, she came. Oh, okay, I was standing here. I was like, yeah, homie dog, that's cool. And then she walked over and she gestures it at me. She like lifts it up in the air and shows me, and I'm like, okay, well, that's very inappropriate. You guys shouldn't be playing with that. Of course, I was just joking with them. I didn't really find it to be that big of a deal, though it was a little creepy. But a couple seconds later, she approached me, and she came over here, stood next to me, right there. She stood next to me, and she started putting the doll in my face. And I don't know this girl at all, and she's a little girl. I don't know, she was probably like 8 or 9 or something, I don't know. And she started rubbing the doll on my shoulder, and I was like, I started moving to the side, and it was very strange. And she eventually walked back over there, and then she came over here and did it again, and she's like, yeah, you like that, and I'm like, no, I don't like that, and I kept pushing it away from me, and I'm like, let's calm down, alright? And she eventually pushed me all the way over here because I had to keep walking away from her. And I'm like, didn't your parents teach you? This is exactly what I said. Didn't your parents teach you to be cautious with strangers? And I forgot what she said. I think she said no. Which, if that's true, that's not good. It was weird. She was trying to like, rub it on my face, and I kept tapping it back away from her. And my friend was just sitting here ignoring the situation completely. In fact, he was insulting the little girls, which was going too far. But that's something else entirely. Speaking of little girls, there's 2 over there. But anyway, yeah, it was strange. And she finally left me alone after repeated rubbing that doll on me. And then, you know, even her friends sitting up here thought it was weird. She was like, what are you doing? You're crazy. You don't do that. Ah! It was weird. Well, that looks like those 2 little girls are coming over here. So I'm just gonna leave. I've had enough of little girls this week. Ow! Just stepped on something sharp. Okay. Well, that concludes story time with OscarQ. Hold on, I want to try something. Oh god, I just saw the little girl. Oh, schnitzel. Okay, I just want to see what this looks like. Whee! Okay. Alright, Oh, okay, I think that little girl lives right over there. So I'm getting out of here. OscarQ.